5 to 37 today from 3-point range. It's been initial blush. What do you attribute the tough shooting days to?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we haven't been very good on the 1 o'clock game. I know that. So it's just the lack of a right approach. 5 for 37. We had a lot of good looks. We didn't make them, but overall, I thought it was we weren't locked in mentally. So.
Does that go back to afternoon start to throwing off guys' schedule? Both teams have to deal with it, but is there something about these guys that these afternoon starts just don't really mesh well with them?
Look, you can point to that. It's not been a really good time slot for us, Chris. But there's no excuse. I mean, listen, there's going to be playoff games played at 1 o'clock. So if you want to be playing, when it matters most, you don't get to control when the tip-off is.
Go ahead.
Chris, aside from the shooting, it looked like the defense wasn't very locked in either. Do you think that's kind of a step back just in terms of overall execution, versus what you guys had been doing for the most part over the last few weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was a step back, John. Just, our approach. I told those guys, I'm disappointed. I really wanted to finish this season strong with strong performances, results be what they may, but these were not two good performances so far. We got a chance to try to get it right tomorrow. We point to a team like Phoenix who, played really well down the stretch last year. And there's no doubt in my mind that carried over. So,
did you try with that kind of the lineup at the end of the third going into the fourth? Was that just kind of looking for a little spark energy-wise to try and see what you could get going there?
Yeah, we knew coming into the game we were going to try to play everybody at some stage. To be fair, our starting unit didn't seem to have it. So might as well try something, and that gave us a little bit of a chance. But of course, the breakdowns hurt us.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Chris, what's the importance of that game tomorrow night? Because it did seem like you guys were generating momentum heading into the offseason, and I don't know, it seems like maybe that's dwindling a little bit here from these last two.
Yeah, the importance is that we play well and play, get back playing with the right mindset, right approach.
Has that going away surprised you these last couple games?
Yeah, it has a little bit. It's been disappointing. I'm not going to lie. It's been disappointing in our approach, and we need to be better. And I don't know exactly how it falls for Dallas when they come in here, but we're, I would like to end the season on a high note.
Dan, go ahead.
Chris, where do you feel that the locker room lines up in that for the mentality of kind of being a little bit lower these last few games? Ant talked a little bit after the game like they were playing like the season was over. You think that's a product of fatigue or just kind of seeing the end line? Where are the guys at in their heads?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask them. It doesn't look like they're locked in to finish the season the way we wanted to, but you'll have to ask them individually where they are. It's been a long season for everybody, but at the end of the day, we're not a tanking team, so we wanted to try to finish the season with as much momentum as possible. So, we've not been able to accomplish that. It's disappointing.
You look at the hundreds of minutes this time that you have had since D'Lo and Kat have been back, all playing together. What will be the value of that as you go into the summer of being able to see those possessions and seeing these guys having played together?
That's basically what, obviously that's the most important thing that we're gaining right now from these minutes, just to figure out what that lineup needs, what that lineup does well, what we need to try to protect that lineup from. Offensively, defensively, what's the best way we can structure our defense given those guys out there.